On here, idiots.
Introduce ourselves properly. On there, idiots, man. We're gonna get this to you for your viewing pleasure when you take a trip overseas or something. You know, they probably do you the whole flight. You know?
I checked that out.
Yeah, they drew me wrong, man.
We got everybody in here, huh?
Yeah.
He's trying to lose weight so the cartoon goes down a little bit.
Yeah. I'm trying to lose some weight, man.
You know what I mean?
But listen, we got the first interview that we did with you when you had the house party.
Yeah.
So that audio.
Yeah, and the hood rats were trying to get into the mansion and all that.
They was ready to
and you were
party.
like, come on down.
You don't tell the hood rats no. I mean,
No,
you forget where you come from. I'm from the same space. You tell them no, they be like, 50, you changing.
Oh, man. Look
You
here.
different.
It's been a long run for you from where you started to where you are now.
Right.
And it has to be a great feeling because I say to people a lot of times, you know, people wonder why you are the way that you are with certain people in the industry, and I'm like, in reality, I don't feel like you owe a lot of these guys anything.
I know. I mean, if you look at the way the music business is set up, you'd say that music is based in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Because the major record companies got their office space and their employees right there in representation. You say film and television is based in Los Angeles because the opportunities for you to read for different parts will come faster in the casting different films and stuff. So when you're from New York and you got that heat that's growing out of New York, like I was traveling out here to Hartford and different joints and touring and party. We just seen it. We seen it with Max B.
Yep.
We saw it with some of the other artists that consistently came out, and because Connecticut is like really in tune with hip hop on the under, they'll hear your mixtape and decide we like that. You see what I'm saying? Before everybody else does, they kind of, you come out here, you get love in these other spots, and at home they acting like they ain't hear it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And then they expect you to be like, oh, New York, man, motherfuck them niggas. Man. Like, I had issues with that because I was like, yo, none of them is responding. There was no phone call, yo, let's do a joint.
Yeah.
Let's rock. So, because I had to build myself by myself, I didn't see where I had to actually collaborate or work with these actual artists, you know, and it was interpreted by some artists as if I divided New York City hip hop because they were aware of me going, if I work with this person, I'm gonna have an issue with them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, if you cool with somebody I got issues with, I gotta watch you. You might have their number in the phone. If you put your head to the phone, I don't know what you're saying, who you talking to, and if I'm just sitting here chilling, we having dinner, and they there and they get on the phone, they could be legitimately calling that person.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this: if you could punch one rapper in the face, what would it be?
Punch one rapper in the face?
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll just be one.
No, you have to pick one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
That's a tough one.
See, I told you.
Really?
Give him a top five.
Really?
Give him a top five.
No, the reason why I felt like that is because I could really punch them in the face. Like I could just catch them somewhere and really like and punch them in the face. So when you say like if I had that passion for them when I was looking for them, I'd be able to punch them in the face.
All right.
Like find them and punch them.
Wow. So with your album that a lot of people have already,
Yeah.
is that or is that not? Are those songs really on your
No,
album?
that's the album. See, you know what? For me, I'd be upset if it wasn't what I planned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the people that do have it are happy with it. They listen to it, go, yo. You know, and that's enough for me because at the end of the day, if you know that this record is out a month ahead of it actually being scheduled to be there.
Right.
You know that my lowest selling album to this point performed at 700,000 copies. So if my expectations aren't the same based on the climate of the music business and the CD being out, I can accept that. It wasn't like I needed this record to put me in a financial space. Well,
Nah, this is
this is
I'm
probably
just
crushing you
contractual or
right now.
something. I don't know what this is.
I'll look at it and just go, as long as everybody understood my vision for the project and they're going, yo, this is dead right. You know, and because I haven't heard the people, the haters, you know how easy it is to hate from the keyboard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them, when they're going, I can't front. this is not what I expected.
Yeah.
This is, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they like it.
Yeah.
And they're comparing it to Get Rich or Die Trying.
Right, so you comparing it to a project that sold 12 million records and the largest debut in hip hop album.
Yeah.
You know, and if I can get closer to that area where that is the comparison I've been working for my entire career. You see what I'm saying? So if because you don't get a second chance at a first impression, and when your first impression is that strong, you raise a bar that's even higher for yourself to meet. You know, because they look and they go, well, it's 50, so we expect almost something that's impossible out of me. You know what I'm saying? And they go, well, yo, you think you're gonna do it again? Can it be done again?
Right. So let's talk about album performance. We got some early numbers on Triple C's.
Yeah.
4,000.
It's a tragedy, man. I try to tell them, look, I be trying to explain to people, right? I said, look, leave me alone, right? My consistency will break your neck. And that's going to be harder for people to be sympathetic for you while I'm winning again. You see what I'm saying? And this is in the process now, look, it's damaged. Obviously, Def Jam spent more money, twice the amount, marketing Rick Ross than they did on Jadakiss. For the same numbers. Combating what I was doing virally and the things that I was saying, trying to fix that. Now, what do you think they do next album after you sold 4,000 copies? This is your new value now. They gotta wait. They gotta say, wait, you sold, what did he do? 200, 300,000 copies on his actual album solo? Then we put you here, and when we give you a fair amount of marketing dollars, you do 4,000 copies. How much should we expect out of you on the next go round? He gotta impress them with the song. He gotta come in now with the new song from his album that impresses them, or they're gonna go.
Artists need a foundation.
I think they're looking at Khalid right now, like we need to get rid of this motherfucker. Because Miami ain't meaning what it was meaning.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? If you got Khalid do enough breaks to build a wall.
Yeah.
How many Ace Hood CDs? 2?
Yeah.
Them shit sold probably 10,000 collectively together. You got how many? Look, when you go Triple C's executive producing this shit.
Yeah.
Your name's on that. That's an L for you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Every time that happens, it starts to be a strike against your check at Def Jam. And God forbid I go in the building. Because if I go to Def Jam,
Clean it up.
everybody goes. Everybody goes.
You could do the Ari Gold with the paint gun. Just come in and shoot
everybody go. I'm like, yo, look, get this shit off the label. Get this out of here. We got to be serious now. We got to win. We only working with winning.
They're struggling right now.
Look here. We know you got a tight schedule. So we can't hold you up that much, you know, because we would like to do some idiotic things. So next time, we're going to come to your office.
All right,
we need an idiot invasion in your office. I heard it's looking real nice in there.
Yeah,
and you keep treadmills in there, so he'll do the talk and I'll just be in the background doing ad-libs. I'll be doing ad-libs.
Oh, man. We're going to have to bring the oxygen machine for him.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm all right.
Man.
We have a good time.
So, you're good at tearing careers down. And, you know, who would you rebuild? Who would you rebuild right now? You've torn down a lot. Who would you rebuild?
Artist wise? I don't know. I think, I think he's on his way. He's on his way now. Creating new interests for himself. Beans.
Okay.
Benny Siegel. Like you even hear the song, the last song you put out. It's good. Like, it ain't like you whack. Like you hear the music and go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's choices. What production choice? What did he choose to do it over? Because the sound is still there. The Philly boys is nice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? They got a style. They got like, and just him, the underground. The kids, your Reed Dollars, your Meek Mills. What's the kid name, man? All of them, Quilly. Bully Mills. Who else is? It's a bunch of them. I watch them. Cheek. Cheek is nice.
Yeah.
Cheek Raw. You see what I'm saying? And there's a few of them. Vodka. Like I'll look at them while they rapping and shit, and just check them out and just on the web because they go back and forth with each other. But that's what's making them better. That competition, they need to compete. You know.
No doubt. Okay, brother. Thank you, man.
Appreciate the time, man.
Before I self-destruct, so basically we could blast off with all those records, and well, not all of them, because we don't want to throw the whole album out.
Well, let's blast off. It's out there.
Okay. That's what it
Appreciate
is.
the time, man.
So we'll see you in the office when we come do the invasion.
Yeah, we're gonna get to it.
On here, idiots.